Okay, I'm back. Now, I'm going to do this rice pudding, but I'm going to do it in a speed it fast. I'm not going to do like the normal traditional, how you just take your time doing the pudding. I'm using milk, 2 cups of milk. I'm going to use French vanilla. I usually have regular vanilla, but I have this. And it requires two cups of milk and raisins and cinnamon. Some people may add nutmeg and other stuff, but I don't. This is a basic rice pudding. Anything extra, that's on you. But this is a traditional bake. So I made 2 cups of rice. That's pretty good. So on top of the stove, I'm dumping it. I'm going to leave a little for my dog, because sometimes it's good for her stomach when it's for coating. I said I'm going to leave a little. I got to dig some more out. Okay. So, as you know, I'm in Georgia. This is a 5 quart. As you can see, the rice is hot. And so I'm just making sure it's broken up real well, because I don't want any lumps. Put this rice over here for later for my dog. It's been cooled off. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so the pre-mixing, you can automatically go on and dump your thing. I know a lot of people do it separate. It's not even recommended. It ain't no right or wrong way. So I'm going to hold this in here. This is the vanilla pudding, instant pudding. If you like a pudding taste, a really, really, really pudding taste, then you can add 1 more package. So this is a half cup. My 1 cups are being washed. So it's 1 half. 2 halves make a whole 1 cup. So that's 1 cup. This is another half. That makes 1 1/2. And this makes 2. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it. I'm going to mix it thoroughly. See how I'm just mixing it? Making sure all the powder is mixed good in there. It's the same results. It's going to be cooked, so it doesn't make a difference if you mix the pudding together in the beginning or end. But you definitely want to cook your rice. See, I'm making sure it's all throughout here. There's no white rice. Make sure all the white rice is yellow. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add raisins. Raisins is to your liking. Some people like a lot of raisins. Some people like a little raisin. So far, this is a half cup. And you want to make sure you break it up. I'm just going to put a half in here. Some people just put 1/4. They have their preference. But you do want to make sure that they're broken up. Because a lot of times, raisins are stuck together because of the packaging. But what you're going to do is just mix it and blend. Some people add milk. More milk to make it more creamier. I'm going to add another half just to make it a little bit more creamier. Because it's going to be a cooking period that's going to require it to cook. And you don't want it to be dried out. See how smooth it made it look? And the other ingredients that I do, now if you're not a sugar lover, don't do it. But it's okay to not have sugar. But if you want to minimize it because you're using the pudding, that's your option. But me being from the South, we add sugar to ours. So I'm going to put in, that's a half. Trying to get at least a cup. This brand of sugar I never buy. This is a Good Gather. Unless it's emergency and there's none in. And since I'm going to make sure all the sugar's in here. And you just find your good baking pan. Pour it in. Cut on oven to cook early and bubbly and green. But you want to break up the sugar. You want to make sure the sugar is broken up. You want to mix it thoroughly. It's supposed to be creamy like that. The sugar helps that as well as the milk. See? It's supposed to be able to run. It's not supposed to be stuck together before you cook because you got to have moisture to make sure that it's dry. I'm closing up everything and now I'm going to go put it up and then I'm going to pop this in a pan and pop it in the oven. So I'm going to put it in this pot. This is what I have for right now. It's okay to taste it. Because sometimes you might be lightheaded on the sugar and they like sweet things in the house. And one of these dishes is sweet. And delicious. So I'm going to bake it. Caramelized rice pudding. Baked rice pudding.